guys, this is your host Mamta and I welcome you all to Style Setter. So are you updating your style diaries? Are you setting trends for others? Are you becoming the fashionista? Even if you say yes, you know you can become a little better with your very own show Style Setter, which tells you how to stay classy and fabulous and to love everything which is glamorous. On that note, let's begin today's Style Ride. Buddies, you know what? It's a busy year for me because many of my girlfriends are getting married this year and who other than me will be a better stylist for them? After all, I'm so much into trends and with Wedding Vogue, you have to be very, very careful. You just can't go wrong about your wedding attire. Because marriages happen just once, at least in most of the cases. And here Style Setter brings to you the preview of ace designers Monica and Karishma's wedding couture right before the Vogue Wedding Show 2016.
Are you getting married this year and you want to be the prettiest bride ever? Then go gutsy and try something new without fear. So how about taking a glance at the bridal couture trends that will be the part of Vogue Wedding Show 2016?
It's a full 360-degree experience, where brides-to-be get to run around, interact with designers one-on-one. Which is a treat for Imagine brides who are coming from far-flung places to be able to sit with the top designers, top jewelers, and to find all the services that you need at your wedding to be under one roof. And every year it gets more polished, and every year there's more merrymaking. So we're looking forward to inviting our guests this time. I think brides can be a little gutsy. I think Indian brides are already being quite gutsy in the choice of colors, in the choice of silhouettes, and especially with brands like Jade and all these younger sort of rising stars of Indian design like Sabyasachi and Manish Arora. It's very interesting how they are turning the tide by putting modernity and traditional in this one package and still allowing the bride to be, the queen of the day, but also making her look like this modern avatar of a contemporary, young, intelligent, witty woman.
Well, recently Style Setter attended a prelude to Vogue Wedding Show 2016 where we got a glimpse of bridal couture of ace celebrity designers Monica and Karishma. And guess what? Their beautiful bridal collection is inspired by the love story of Ram and Sita.
The Bridal Couture 2016, the collection is called Videha Siha. It's about the celebration of the love between Ram and Sita, depicted through Mithali art. So these paintings basically celebrate the union and the beauty of the love between Ram and Sita.
Since it's about celebration, festivals, and how Ram and Sita, the marriage, actually Mithila art is all about Ram and Sita getting married and the whole celebration around it. So it's got lotuses, it's got the majestic peacock. So those are the motifs and inspiration that we've taken in our collection with a very generous dose of gold and vermilion red.
OMG! Margarita and fangirl Shayoni Gupta look nothing less than stunning in Jade's bridal attire, and we couldn't resist talking to the pretty bride.
I was actually here last year and Aditi was the showstopper, and in my mind I was like, I wish I could work with them, and here I am exactly a year later, and I always love wearing Jade. I have a very close association with Jade. Monica has been a friend, and the first time I actually wore them was for the London premiere of Margarita with a Straw, and while I was there, every single person who saw me were like, oh my god, we've not seen anything like this before, The Indian diaspora were there, the Indians were there, and they actually make really exquisite stuff. Their weave work, their craftsmanship, it really stands out. The colors they use, the cuts they have, they're very modern, and at the same time, they're very Indian. So I think it's a perfect match between the tradition and between the traditional wear and the modern. So I really enjoy wearing them, and I'm very, very happy that they asked me to walk for them. We actually shot for a fashion film for them right here 2 weeks ago, and I was wearing something very similar. And that day, actually, and now I'm almost used to this. So that day, I really felt like a bride. You know, I was like, wow, I wish today if someone proposes to me, then I think I will say yes. And if I was like, I should probably get a photo and send it to all my crushes and get them to propose to me. But you can't not feel beautiful in these clothes.
Style Setter loves Shionee's bridal outfit, and we hope that every bride-to-be enjoys her fairy tale journey of wedding in the most stylish manner and creates memories to be cherished forever.
Shionee killed it, girls, in that bridal attire, didn't she? After seeing her, even I want to get married soon. Well, whenever my wedding bells ring, I'll make sure that my would-be looks like a royal and stylish prince. And he better follows one of my favorite designers, Nikhil Mehra's tips. Well, this one is for all the grooms to be out there.
As we grow, the world evolves, and before the fashion industry reckons, our designs have ripened. That's the belief of ace fashion designers Shantanu and Nikhil. Yes, they make the most beautiful brides, and a groom looks nothing less than Prince Charming when he wears a creation of Shantanu and Nikhil. They have already wooed Bollywood's who's who with their signature drapes, and the designer duo is known for the fearless attitudes towards their every creation. Well, as they gear up for the upcoming Vogue Wedding Show 2016, Style Setter gets in quick conversation with Nikhil Mehra, who speaks about groom studio, inspirations, and how men are getting more fashionable.
Welcome to Style Setter.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
What is the concept of first ever groom studio?
Well, it's an incredible concept, and it's happening at a great time because the Vogue Wedding Show, which will happen in August, this is sort of a prelude of us talking to our clients one-on-one, letting them know what are the style tips for the coming season for the grooms, and what they should be wearing, what they should be staying away from. And I think that kind of class is good because our Indian men have evolved. They're looking for new avenues of looking better and not carrying too much India on their bodies, and so that's why we're here to teach them some lessons.
Yes, last year ब्राइडल वेयर का जो इंस्पिरेशन था वो आप जोधपुर टॉवर से लेकर आए थे. इस बार ग्रूम्स वेयर और ब्राइड वेयर का इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से लेकर आए?
ब्राइड्स का इंस्पिरेशन हमारा इस सीजन स्पेन से है, और रिसेंटली हमारे ट्रैवल्स में कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें देखने को मिली जिससे कलेक्शन अपने आप बन गई. और मेंस की शायरी से है जो नवाब साहब कश्मीर में, हैदराबाद में, ग्वालियर में, बनारस में जिस किस्म की शायरी चलती है उससे इंस्पायर्ड है कपड़े. तो different feeling, different emotions. Idea is to create something contemporary. Shantanu and Nikhil has been known for its cocktail dressing. So we are not only focusing on the groom main function, but we're also focusing on the cocktail bit of it. That is so important, and a lot of people forget the value of the groom before he's becoming a groom, and that's the cocktail.
So what should we expect on the runway?
Well, we should expect lots of drapes, a lot of structure, men looking spiffy and sexy. I think Indian man can look sexy, even in Indian clothes.
Tips for bride-to-be and grooms-to-be?
I think for grooms, less is more. Focus on textures and tonal embroideries as opposed to brocades and heavy. Stay away from prints and anything that is clumsy. And tips for women is that it's now time for them to showcase their personality in completeness. So layering, volume, corsetting, fitted on the waist. Indian women have the most beautiful shoulders. दिखाइए, नुमाइश कीजिए shoulders की, और इस किस्म के गाउन्स पहनिए जिससे people remember you for the rest of their lives.
सारा ध्यान ब्राइड्स पे दिया जाता है. There are limited options for grooms. Difference दिखेगा इस साल from Shantanu and Nikhil's collection.
Shantanu and I, in fact, have opened 3 new men's stores, specifically and only for men. ये in itself is a very big indication that the Indian man is now getting ready for to be loved and to be pampered. And इस साल बहुत डिफरेंस देखेंगे आप. Vogue वेडिंग शो में हमारी बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ी मेंस कलेक्शन होगी और ये इंडिकेशन क्लियर है कि हम अपने बॉयज़ को भूल क्यों जाते हैं. And that's what we're not going to let happen this year.
Recently, if I take a look at your collections, every piece of your creation is making a difference. And from where the inspirations are coming?
The inspirations, I think, we're very blessed that one doesn't have to go out looking for them. They happen in our day-to-day lives. We have no fear. And one of our most important rules in our work is we disrupt our thinking. हम constantly एक दूसरे को बोलते हैं क्या हम ठीक कर रहे हैं, इसको better कैसे कर सकें. We don't have doubt, we have no fear, and we believe that the only way to enjoy design is to disrupt design, to change design without fear.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, thank you so much.
So how about being fearless about what you wear? Go ahead with your fashion sense and experiment without any fear. Well, it's time for a very short break. See you in a while.